We're live. We're here together. Hi. Come on in. All right. So, tonight we're just going to talk about the program that I'm releasing and I'll answer any questions. If you have any questions, let me know. This is just like a little informal chat to talk about the course and just to sum up the challenge that we did. So, if you did my 10-day challenge, making mindset moves, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you didn't get a chance to do it yet, I'm going to leave it up. So you can start today, you can start tomorrow. You have 10 days to go through and challenge yourself before I remove that. And we'll probably do the challenge again because I feel like it was good for me. It pushed me out of my comfort zone. I got to build consistency and see just how important it is to have all of these elements within my morning routine, and it just solidified that for me. So I want to provide that for you, make sure that's available to you for a little bit longer. Yeah, so just checking in. My day has been good, just a bit emotional. It's my moon time, and like hormones, emotions, blah blah, everywhere. Stressful few months, still looking for work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely, uh, in terms of dealing with stress and anxiety, I feel like I would just live my day through like going through levels of stress and anxiety. So having that morning routine or that rising ritual to keep me grounded, keep me calm, and just to remind myself and remind my body and my mind and my spirit what state to go back to has been so like life changing just to have that feeling because it's like working out, and I say this a lot, but it is like working out, and it's like building muscles for these things. So if you're sitting and you're breathing and your body is really deeply familiar with what it feels like to be calm and centered and embodied within yourself, then it's easier when you're, something's thrown at you or you're stressed out or you're having, a little bit of anxiety. It's easier for you to just start doing a few breaths, and then your body's like, oh, okay, I know this state. I remember this state. But it comes with practice. Definitely comes with practice dealing with stress, because I think stress is so unnecessary for us as human beings. Like, we're not supposed to live our lives chronically stressed out. And that is where the dis-ease and discomfort starts within the mind, and then it transfers to the body, and then it builds up and it holds on to areas of your body where it's going to form into something physical eventually. So definitely for stress management, for anxiety management. I mean, we went through 10 days of all the benefits. So thank you guys for that, and just review it if you need to. The information is there. It's here on my page. I'm going to keep sharing this information, and we're going to keep going through this together because it is a process, it is a practice. It's not going to just happen magically overnight. So just be patient with yourself, be compassionate with yourself, um, and remember that like you're doing. Ooh, I have this plugged in. Can you? But you can hear me, right? Like, this is plugged in. My bad, guys. So I'm just gonna. Hopefully this is better, but I think you were hearing me the whole time, and I was like, headphones are plugged into my phone. All right. See, whew, a little moment there. Um, but especially like with the pandemic and in these times, like dealing with everything that's going on, plus our own individual personal situations and stressors, can just throw us off track. So we need something that's going to be able to shift us off course, because we're going along and life is going to, throw curveballs you have to dodge, but you need to set a good track for yourself that you know to always shift back onto. All right. So, review of making mindset moves. All right. We went through day one, which was just an introduction to it, and explaining to you why routines and having these rituals are so important to us, and just working that muscle, right? That mind body connection, making that connection. Routines help give us a sense of safety as we grow up, and then routines help us help give us a sense of purpose as adults. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing. It'll center you better. And so that you know, it's a way of knowing yourself better and learning yourself better and what brings you up here and then what can bring you back down here, right? Day 2, we went into the importance of your breath and just using your breath within every moment. I mean, we're always breathing, right? If you're alive, you are breathing. Be thankful for that breath. But intentional, conscious breathing is so powerful to bring you into different states of, you know, mental clarity, physical clarity, excitement, calm, like using your breathing to connect with yourself, with the earth, with everything around you. It's such a powerful force. So definitely start there with day 2, which was breathing. Then we went to day 3, which is the power of setting intention. So those are the first 2 things that I do as I arise. I wake up, thankful to be here, and then I breathe, go through a little bit of breathing, connecting with my breath, connecting with source energy, the universe, God, whatever name you want to use, just making sure that you are connected. And then I set my intention. Like, what is my intention for today? What do I want to feel more of? What do I want to give? How do I want to make others feel? Or how do I want to feel today? Peaceful. Maybe your intention is giving more love. And then, whatever you're giving, then you're in turn getting more love. So just using that intention to set you up to stay on track, to stay on that track for that day, right? And it could change throughout the day, but just knowing that you are going into your day, and that's where you get your sense of purpose from, right? Like your purpose is to, like today, my purpose is to feel at peace, right? Since I'm going through my moon cycle today, my purpose is to feel cared for and take care of myself and allow others to also take care of me and remind me to eat and stay hydrated and, take care of my body. So it can shift day to day, definitely. Day 4 was visualization. So we have day 1 was intro, day 2 is breath, day 3 was intention, and then day 4 is visualization. So it's important to also make sure you have whatever you're dreaming of or trying to manifest within your life. Make sure you have a clear picture of what that looks like, what that feels like, what that tastes like, what you want that to be like within your life. And then just because you're setting that vibration and that tone for what you want, because you're like, I keep visualizing it. And if that vision is coming to you, then that means that it's something that's meant for you. So keep that, hold on to that, and then figure out, know that this is where you want to go, realize where you're at and accept where you're at. And then, keep taking small daily actions like we talked about. Take it in, small bites that you can digest easily at a time. And then eventually you will get to what you were visualizing. It'll come to you because you're practicing that, right? Whatever you're practicing and setting the tone for, you're like a magnet. So you're attracting it to you, right? Okay, that was day 4. Day 5 was affirmations, mantras. So we went through how powerful it is to reset your belief system, right? Because we need to redo a lot of things that we grew up with that were lies, that were limiting, that kept us from reaching our full potential or realizing that we have more to give and to experience. So definitely switching your limiting belief system to one of empowerment and like turning off positive self-talk, turning off negative self-talk. We don't want to turn off positive self-talk. Turning off negative self-talk and turning on positive self-talk, right? Using affirmations, using mantras. And we'll dive deeper into that within my course. So we're definitely we're gonna talk about these things in Ready, Set, Shift. So that was day 5. Day 6 was inspiration or motivation. So I shared what inspiration is, what motivation is, where you can get it. Just know that it's not always something that is consistent. You have to work for these things. If you want these things, you have to do the work for them. And when I say work, a lot of the times I feel like people get deterred by the word work. But it doesn't have to be like a huge, hard, heavy thing that you're doing. Like it doesn't have to be super hard work, right? It's just, all right, I'm going to work on this little thing, right? I'm just going to incorporate day 2, which was breath. Like I'm just going to breathe. I'm just going to connect with my breath, and I'm just going to do that for the whole 10 days or more, which would be even better. So bite-sized pieces, just make daily promises to yourself and keep those promises, and you will build up momentum, and that consistency will continue. Because that work, big or little, whatever you're doing, you are worth that work. You're worth feeling good for. You're worth having your whatever you visualize come to you. You're worth all of that. So just realize that, and then keep working towards that. All right. Day 7 was journaling. We learned the power of journaling and just the mind body connection with your just a powerful act to write things down instead of like journaling on your phone, which I understand if you need to, or type it on your computer if you need to get it out quicker and you don't have, pen and paper accessible. So yeah, the power of journaling, which is also a very important thing to me. And we went over it. It's not like Dear Diary, just a recollection of your day. It is actually recognizing maybe troubling feelings within yourself or something that you are confused about and need some clarity, and you journal. And sometimes you're writing and you I don't want to say lose yourself, but you connect to a different part of yourself or a higher self. You might feel more connected to source energy or the universe when you're writing and things are coming to you and you're like realizing things. You're like, oh, okay, that's why I had this emotion and this reaction. And it just, it's a good way to process all of that. Day 8 was learning. So learning in terms of reading something. So reading for 10 minutes or reading 10 pages. I started with reading 10 pages every morning. That was my small thing. And then, like pick something, but stick to it. Okay? Don't pick something and then do it for one day and then move on. Pick something and stick to that. Right? So day 7, we did learning, which was reading, listening, or reviewing something that you want to ingrain in your memory a little bit better. So going through that, went through all the brain benefits of all of this, body benefits of all of this. Day 9, we went into movement. So we did a little bit of movement, like head, shoulders, just because it's also important to move everything that's happening to us happens in our bodies first. Like all your emotions come up in your body first, and then they come out of you, right? So it's important to not hold on to things and process through them with journaling, breathing, visualizing a better scenario, just changing your self-talk with it through affirmations, mantras. Just a powerful way of doing that. So moving everything around, we just did simple, easy movement. I think it was like less than 2 minutes that we did. So you can go back to day 9, hit that up. Day 10, we did meditation. Apologies, you might hear some noise in the background. I'm in an open space. So day 10, we did some meditation. So just a little bit, nothing too long, just talking about the benefits of all of it. And like this, this shit is life-changing. Like if this is the only thing you do, I would be okay if this is the only thing that I do and learn forever, because it keeps me so together and like calm and peaceful and okay with myself and this vessel and with life. So I want to have that be something powerful that may seem small at first, that just completely revolutionizes your life. And once you revolutionize your life, the way you think about your mind and your body and your emotions and your spirit, it's going to change your perspective on the outside world, how you interact with people, how you work with people, how you execute certain actions. So I'm really excited to go through this course with you. And then I wanted to also add, right, bonus, I wanted to also add in something that I was going to do like an extra day, but I guess this is the extra day. So everything is tied in together with gratitude. So that's the bonus, but that's really the main focus in all of this. If you get nothing, if you got nothing out of that challenge, if you get nothing out of what I'm saying right now, just take that gem, right? Gratitude. Gratitude will tie this all together. It will make it so much more powerful because you can't feel two opposing states of emotion at the same time. So when I get into like my negative self-talk and then telling myself that I can't do certain things, I just think about 3 to 5 things that I'm grateful for, and everything changes, everything shifts, right? It won't feel natural if it's not something you're used to, which is completely fine, but it's definitely something to work on. So like I said before, if this is the only thing you get from this, is just developing and cultivating that attitude of gratitude, then you will have taken the most powerful tool. And so just implement that, use it with breath, you know? So I challenge you to use that. Wake up every morning, take 3 deep breaths, and with every deep breath, that's 3, think of 3 things that you are grateful for in your life. And then you start your day, and then you look at your phone, right? And then you do everything else and brush your teeth and pee and all that, okay? But start with that deep breath. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for you, my supporters, and my people who are here for me, supporting me. And I'm grateful for this abundance of everything, of all this information that I feel like I've never finished learning, which I'm totally okay with because I love surprises. So I'm always surprised and learning. And then I'm just going to add that I'm grateful to be able to be here to share it with you. So thank you for that. Let's get into ready, set, shift so we can shift our mindsets from feeling frustrated and stressed out and anxious and all that negative shit to feeling free and authentically embodied within ourselves and within our lives. All right. So if you have more questions, please feel free to DM me. The link is in my bio. Tonight at midnight, the waitlist is going to close. So get in there. It's gonna be great. It's only 4 weeks, right? We got 4 weeks together, but it's gonna be like we are in it for 4 weeks. But you are not alone. You're going to have accountability. You're going to have me. There's going to be a small group, so everyone will be heard. Everyone will be seen. Everyone will be held. Like everybody is there together to make this shift together, because this is also, I understand this is not easy. It's not an easy process, especially to figure out on your own. So you have these resources, you have these tools, use them. And now you have this course that you can join me in and go through it live with me and get that support. So use it, right? Use me. I am here to be of service. So we start November 8th. So just join the wait list. Info's in the bio. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being you, for existing. And let's work on existing better, right? All together. So I hope to see you on the other side, right? And ready, set, shift. Until then, I'll keep putting out more. We'll still be here in this journey together. So just know that I love you. I want you to love you, even better, even more. All of that good shit. All right, because you deserve all of the abundance, all of the peace, the love, the joy, the beauty, the creativity, everything to be yours. Okay, just remember that. All right. So I'll see you guys soon. Until then. Bye.